Hello, everybody. Welcome to Board Off. I am Ken Livitski.
And I'm Kris Fedick.
And today we are going to be surprising each other with games.
Ah, yes.
In one moment. But first... All right, so today we got Kris. He brought in this box of sand for me.
I did.
I don't know what it is, but there is a camera right here that's going to tell you.
I promised a very elaborate reveal for a game.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm in the shot for that, kind of. Oh wait, maybe I'll just like half and half. Hopefully half my face is only visible on that one.
I've been told I gotta set this camera up so I can reveal it a certain way. So.
Ah yes, I'm trying to copy a movie, so.
Right, so here we go. Box of sand. Jumanji! What is this?
You've always told me you wanted to leave this world behind for a while, so I found this cursed game.
That's pretty much
that actually worked better than I thought it would.
That's a good reveal. You got sand everywhere?
Yeah.
Hopefully I never got any in my coffee.
I promised the most elaborate reveal of Board Off yet.
You always outdo yourself. Okay, so what should we do here now?
Well,
should we clean the sand first?
Yeah, I may as well brush the sand off quickly. It's
all right.
A lot dirtier than
we'll be back in a moment with a clean table.
I actually thought about remembering the tone for it too, and so when you reveal, be like at the same tone as the.
All right, Jumanji from Cardinal Games. 2 players, 5+. We hit both of those. I'm not gonna read the back. Everyone should know what Jumanji is.
Hopefully.
I mean, if you don't know the original, you should at least know the Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart thing that's going on these days.
It's entertaining. I saw one of them.
You know, it was funny. It was. I liked it because it wasn't a remake. It's still like they mentioned. What was his name in the movie? Robin Williams, Alan something.
Yeah, Alan Parrish.
Alan Parrish. Yeah, they were talking about him and everything in the movie, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was. Well, the problem is in the description they said, see what Alan Parrish left behind and some mystery, and it was like, look, he carved his initials in this bowl. And it's like, well, I was expecting some big, like, epic thing that he left behind there, and some mystery to have.
Alan Parrish was here.
Yeah, and I was expecting some big, like, secret they put in there, or some, like, hidden thing that explains more about, like, was it some evil wizard that made Jumanji, or how did it come around? And nothing. It was just like, look, he carved his name in this board. Anyhow.
All right, Kris. Well, your game. You want to do the big reveal?
All right. This box just open. Oh my god, it's warning us not to play it. I'm actually kind of curious how they set this up, because I haven't actually looked at it yet.
Where if we get halfway through this and a freaking rhino runs through that door.
As long as it's not a monkey or a mosquito. Because people think monkeys are cute, but the monkeys in the movie actually act like real monkeys would. They're actually supposedly terrors to have around.
Look at that. Nice big board.
So they actually have the middle thingamajig. Just slide that into there. Sad thing is, you could actually have the decoder pop up with like words and stuff on it, like they do in the movie. Let's see. Very simple instructions. Might have trouble figuring them out though. Travel through the jungle, reach the game board center first, and shout out Jumanji at the end of the game, and wait. So apparently you just have to yell it, but that won't actually win. Winning's separate, apparently. Labeling the 8-sided dice, you're actually doing half the manufacturing process for them. Shuffle the deck of danger cards. So dangerous. I'm afraid. Then place them face down on the draw pile of the game board. On the play and place it on its matching color start.
All right.
So it's similar to the game, except instead of doing it for us, when we just drop them, we have to actually do it. I guess we'll have to supply the curse ourselves. So do you know any wizards we can like insult that can?
Game length 30 minutes plus 1 hour to set everything up. Jumanji!
So yeah, they have danger cards. Make sure there's a double image just in case. And they have red on the top here, which is kind of a reveal thing that you slide into their decoder, which is actually a pretty cool gimmick out of like the. I remember when they used to do that all the time. These were like,
that kind of looks like Ash from Evil Dead coming up from a bowl of spaghetti.
It does. Don't worry, Ash. I'll throw you your broomstick. You'll be fine.
Evil spaghetti. Gotta tell you, this is not a job for someone with big fingers.
Rhino's home base. Apparently, that's the Rhino's home base too. Sand. Okay.
Yeah, that was one. One.
One. All right. Let's get a timer going on this. That's right. If you call right now, within the next minute, you will get a chance to have a close-up picture of these dice signed by Ken himself.
Ooh.
Act now. Plus, if you act now, you can get one of those ceramic knives that can cut rocks and food. You know what would go great with this rock? A tomato, and cuts the tomato afterwards. Position the Stampede Rhino, and every player takes one rescue die to roll. Yeah, so those are the rescue die. We only actually need 2 of these.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, 1 per player.
Okay, well then I'm not going to do the last 2.
But I was enjoying getting this free labor.
Okay, 2 of those. It's a Rhino. Color you want, man? Color you want?
I'll take the lucky blue one.
Lucky blue.
Ah, crap. It's right at the Rhino. I'm getting killed first.
I'm going to go red.
Whoever suggested playing the game goes first. Score. Also, we've been warned in very big lettering. Unless... Adventurers beware. Do not begin unless you intend to finish. I don't know if you can actually see that from any of those cameras, but it's this gigantic thing that takes up like a quarter of the page. A Rhino, the Rhino space. A Rhino can stop your move on the path until a lucky roll frees you. And they really just spammed those Rhinos, didn't they? Do the following on the blank space. Draw danger cards, slide it face up under the decoder, and read it out loud. Announce both the secret symbol and the number. The secret symbol matches an image on the rescue die. The number refers to the number of spaces that may be moved on the path. Start the countdown, turn over the timer, and shout, "Go!" Your players all rolled a rescue die at the same time. They're racing against the timer, and they keep rolling until each one of them rolls an image that matches the secret symbol. We have friggin' just spam roll until we get the same symbol. The hourglass symbol is wild. If any of your fellow players rolls it, that's a match too. Well, actually, I refuse. All wilds, I'm picking as a non-match.
Card placed here brings dreadful news. This game is done. All players lose.
No! Playing Jumanji is a race against time. As the game progresses, danger cards will start to fill up the grid. When a rescue fails, place the danger card on the grid. If the entire grid fills up before anyone gets to the game board center, everyone dies. Aww. Actually, it says loses, but I said dies by mistake. Another game must begin and be played until a winner is declared. So basically, it's like keep playing over and over until you win. All right. So yeah, there's some rules for 5 or 8 spaces in the Rhino one, which we'll read if we actually land on those. But I'm
good
feeling
chance
lucky
we'll
right now.
land on the Rhino.
I'm feeling lucky right now. And Rhino. Damn it. Roll again. 5 or 8. Damn it. 3. That'd be so much cooler if
it moved on its own.
Yeah. Oh, we have to roll it.
1, 2. Oh,
yeah. But we can keep your roll for afterward.
Oh yeah. Open door. This will not be an easy mission. Monkeys slow the expedition.
Damn monkeys! I wonder if this art is from the book, because there was actually a kid's book. So apparently Jumanji was a kid's book, which, I don't know, if it plays out like the movie did, that'd give kids nightmares, I think.
I would think so.
But anyhow, alright, so we gotta flip this timer, we're gonna start rolling. Do we get an open door? That's not a door, that's not a door, that's not a door. You're not rolling, we're screwed!
Open door!
And you forgot to roll, so, oh, you got a door anyways, so we're gonna count that as a roll. So you get to move forward 1, and I just sit doing nothing.
Alright. So, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we need like one of those weird, because it goes click when they in the movie.
Oh no, it's over with a hippo. The water is
The
scary
hungry,
because
hungry
of this beast. His teeth are massive. Don't intrude on his feast.
The hungry hippo, guys.
A raft. Here we go.
Raft.
Got it. Raft. Yes.
Come on, Raft. Come on, Raft. Oh, that was an hourglass.
There
and
it
that
is.
was a raft anyways.
There's a raft.
That's like a 10-second timer. That's crazy fast.
Right.
Not as exciting as the real game would be, which I'm glad because I'd probably be dead in the first 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, damn you, Rhino. Alright, let's see. If you land here, you may, if you wish, place the Rhino figure on a space directly in front of another player's pawn. This will block your opponent until one of the following happens. Either another player lands on a Rhino space and decides to move the Rhino figure, or the blocked player on his or her regular turn rolls the number of die and tosses an even number. The Rhino figure returns to its home base. The blocked player moves ahead on the path, the number rolled follows, blah blah blah. Uh-oh. If an odd number is rolled, however, the blocked player remains in place and follows the direction of the space he or she is presently sitting on. Pesky Rhino. You're blocked. If you're the blocked player and you move backward on the path, the Rhino moves along with you, bastard. Always sitting in a space directly in front of you. Oh, and you can't go on the same space at the same time. It would have been nice if they told us that earlier.
Yeah.
Always move the full count of your die toss unless the Rhino figure blocks your path or you are trying to enter the game board center. Ah, there we go. So we don't actually need to have an exact count, which is also a good thing to know.
All right.
Well, I'm not going to move the Rhino in front of you because that'd just be a really mean move with 2 players.
Okay. Rhino, you can just chill.
So you
Looking
can
good.
chill there.
Plus, there's only one Rhino, and there's a million Rhino spaces. Like,
I guess that's to guarantee it gets moved a lot.
1, 2, 3,
Because
4,
otherwise...
5. All right.
Because otherwise it'd be like... otherwise it'd be like, block, and then I just play the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Zebras.
Open door. Quick on their feet, covered in stripes. It's a thundering herd, cloaked in black and white.
No! Open door! Open door! I got the door.
Door. I did, but then I flipped it again.
It doesn't count, oh my god!
Ah.
Yeah, well, you got the hourglass there anyways, so don't count that.
It landed like this, and I just went, Didn't register quick enough.
Just like the what was that one? It was the nuts and bolts game. What was that one called?
All screwed up?
All screwed up,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Where I almost picked it up after rolling like the awesome, like, super roll.
Oh, that was so good. Do.
A hunter from the darkest wild makes you feel just like a child. That's kind of like perverted. Actually.
It is kind of, yeah. Saber.
Sorry, Hunter, but that doesn't make you look very.
Saber.
Open door.
I didn't pick it up this time.
No. Yeah, I got screwed, so I got to go back 5 spaces.
Ugh.
Right onto the Rhino. And actually, let's just go like, I deserve this. Actually, you're not supposed to follow that spaces thing. That's what the rule said.
1, 2. All right.
Oh, wait, that one goes on the danger board.
Oh, yes. Face up or face down?
I don't think it matters. Her spots are many. She sits in the tree. She wails for her prey and nobody feeds. I would, but anyhow.
Rope!
Why are we using rope on it? Oh, I had the hourglass, but I'm going to keep rolling anyways. Rope. And you're out of time.
I'm out of time. 1. That's not too bad.
So at first it seemed like it wouldn't be that hard to avoid that, but actually it is kind of hard. 8.
That's a good roll. Good roll. Good roll. Good roll.
Oh. If you land here, do the following. The player to your immediate left rolls the number die for you. If it's a 5 or 8, both of you and the roller is safe and remain where you are. If a 5 or 8 is not rolled, you must move your pawn backward on the path 1 space. The next player to the left then rolls for you. You must move back 1 space for each unsuccessful roll. What the? Your fellow players continue to roll until a 5 or 8 is tossed. That has got to be like the most nasty move, like a rule in a game I've seen in a while.
So I got to roll a 5 or 8. If I don't get it, you go back 1. And then I just keep going until we eventually get a 5 or 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's no penalty for unsuccessful rolls, which, yeah, there is, but I guess they mean when you land on it. When moving your pawn backward, you do the follow. You do the follow the directions for any space you move onto. I guess they mean you do not.
Yeah.
If you're moved back to the start space, remain there. Your turn is over. Oh, man.
Hopefully I can get a 5 or 8 before that.
That's like almost as bad as like that Snakes and Ladders where like the last space 99 out of 100 is like, go back to the start. And everybody lands on that space.
Rage quit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, there's a 7, so... So... Come on. Hey, 5!
5, nice.
That's not too bad. 1, 2. Only 2. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
More rhinos. Uh-oh.
Rhinos.
They're coming through.
Rope. Don't be fooled. It isn't thunder. Staying put would be a blunder.
No!
Come on, rope. Come on, rope.
Oh, I've had the hourglass there.
I got the hourglass. What's that mean?
It counts as in wild, so I guess we can both stop
rope.
rolling. Hourglass again. I don't know if we beat it twice.
I don't know.
Time, but I think we got it the first time.
Yeah,
we're going to assume we got it the first time. You guys, you got about 3 seconds. Did we make it?
Probably not.
Well, they didn't tell us we didn't make it, so we must have.
So we made it. We made it. All right.
Oh!
I'm reading again.
Fucking go.
Here we go.
6.
4. 5.
There we go.
Same spot again. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've gotten past the Rhino Forest.
Okay.
Spiders! Spiders!
Rope. They are strong creatures for their small size. When there are many, they'll cause your demise.
So, didn't you just have cobwebs on you? Holy crap, this game's real. Rope.
Hourglass.
There we go. Stomp those guys out pretty quickly.
Woo! Okay.
Didn't you just have cobwebs on you earlier? That's actually very...
Don't roll a 2.
4. And then this will be the card that says, roll up, stay in the jungle. Thunderstorm. The clouds open up. The thunder roars. Lightning cracks. And down it pours. I was half expecting the sprinkler system to malfunction there right at that time.
Oh, there, roll the die.
The die symbol.
Roll the die symbol. There we go.
Whoops.
I
got it.
I rolled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kick ass.
First try on both. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I'm missing all the danger zones.
Well, I guess it is possible. I
Card.
was wondering, wait a minute, we all have random, like, separate tracks. How are we going to land on the same space at the same time? But actually, yeah, there's that one space.
Look at my card.
2. Oh, right. Good, I just got saved from the Rhino then.
Oh, it's Ashlynn Spaghetti.
Beware of the ground for which you stand. The floor is quicker than the sand.
All right. Axe.
What? Oh, yeah, actually, the axe would be needed for
Hourglass.
axe. Yeah, that was the hourglass, too.
Okay. You rolled 2 again anyway.
And I've decided I'm going to move the Rhino over here.
Yeah, block that orange guy. There we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Go back to start.
I got some luck.
The Pelican.
Pelican flying in from the sky. He's in a bad mood. Oh no, he's hungry. The game is not food.
Actually, that was one of the things, because the effects in Jumanji were really good, but if you look closely at the Pelican, when it grabs the game board, it kind of goes slightly fuzzy. And I wonder if they did that on purpose to cover up, like, artifacts in the CGI.
Well, maybe.
Because the same thing happens when the hunter throws the coins on the table. his hand kind of goes all like weird. So I wonder if they did that on purpose to hide something, or if it was supposed to look magical. I don't know why we're rolling die to get rid of a pelican.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was the hourglass.
Hourglass.
Let's see if I can roll it again. Nope.
Nope.
I did have the hourglass though.
I believe you.
But
Right. This is good.
right. Yeah, it's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
Oops. Not piranha.
Raft.
Thousands of teeth swimming around you. It's a fish feeding frenzy, and they have just found you.
Oh no, not the piranhas! Oh god! Okay.
What am I supposed to do? The raft?
Raft. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of old movies, the raft won't actually save you. They'll eat their way through that too.
Yes.
Which they're
desperate.
desperate. Ah, you did it.
Nice.
Yeah, the Piranha movie. Now, most people will just remember the modern one.
Yeah.
That was pretty much a soft porn. I mean, they had a lot of jugs and
Yeah. You see the sequel? Whew, that is
Yeah.
a porn.
Really bad. But the original 1970s one,
Yeah.
the piranhas would go. That was actually the sound effect they made from them swimming in the water. And they were on a raft in one scene, and they're like eating the rope to like wreck the raft to get at the people. Because apparently they were smart enough to know if you eat the ropes on the raft, they'll fall in the water and you can eat them. So they're like, oh my god!
Jumanji!
And let's see. Be the first player to reach the game board center by exact count.
Oh.
Just shout out Jumanji.
I cheated.
You can do this by rolling the die. You're going to turn into a monkey now.
I became a monkey?
Well, if you cheated, because in the movie. You can do this by rolling the number of die on your own turn or on another player's turn for a danger card move. What? If the die on a card number is more than the exact count you need to reach the game center, don't move at all, but follow the directions on the space you're sitting on. So basically, you just keep playing
Until you get it.
Yeah.
I cheated. I'm a monkey now.
Well, I guess we can play 1 or 2 more rounds and see if we can do it. We only needed a 4, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, now's your chance to roll that 4 you needed. Oh, there's your 4.
There's my
You
4.
won the game.
I won.
And I'm trapped in the jungle forever.
Jumanji!
Yeah!
Wonder how long it could. Let's see. Let's see how long it would take me to get to 5 or the 8. There you go.
That was like back where I one space behind where I started when I rolled that. I'm trapped in a jungle.
There you go, everyone. That's Jumanji the game. That was fun, Chris.
Yeah, it's actually
the sound reveal was hilarious. The game is. I mean, this is pretty accurate. I mean, other than it not being wood, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it actually was pretty good. I like
this,
the
this. It would have been cooler if they had like a magic 8-ball thing going on in the middle, right?
Yeah, they did like an electronic thing.
Yeah,
and that would be really cool.
Float up. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no, I dig it.
Yeah, it's pretty well done. Plus, they did pull kind of a thing, because this is pretty much how the game would be if they made it back when the first movie came out.
Yeah.
Because that was before they had the miniaturized technology for screens and everything.
So
that's exactly what it would have been.
Let's take this off. All right.
I like the art too.
Whew, I realize how glossy this game
Let's
is.
spread some of this stuff out. So people can see some of the art.
Lion.
There we go. There's all
Rhino.
most of the cards.
Pretty awesome.
Should we put one of the cards in here and be like... Should we do a camera for that? Let's see.
All right.
Come on, look at the amazing. This is the kind of stuff we actually got to enjoy when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
This exact kind of effect.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, look at that. That's amazing.
Look at that. It's there. It's not there.
It's magic, man.
It's there. It's not there.
It's like magic.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. I mean, I love this game. Chris, you love this game?
Yeah,
it's
great.
Jumanji. There's nothing not to love.
Yeah.
I like that it's not too long too. Like you can beat it in 10 minutes, or you could take probably an hour, depending on how
lucky
how
you
your
are.
luck goes.
Plus, how cutthroat you get, because we
Yeah.
could have blocked each other with this Rhino.
I think
point
if
of
you're
it.
doing a 4-player game, then you would definitely want to play with the Rhino.
Yeah.
Spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, and start messing with everybody.
Yeah.
Plus, if you wind up landing like right on this last Space and Needle 1, that would you'd just be rolling at the end like crazy trying to get in there.
All right, everyone, you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can listen to our podcast over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and SoundCloud. That's right, we're on Google for Android users now, Chris.
Nice.
And you can watch our handsome faces and these awesome games that we play right here exclusively on YouTube. This is Board Off. I'm Ken.
I'm Chris.
We'll see you next time. So here we go. Box of sand. Jumanji! What is this?
You've always told me you wanted to leave this world behind for a while, so I found this cursed game.